Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fast from Kujin Cosplay, and tonight we are back again with Steins. Episode 9.
Yeah, oh my god.
What the hell did they change?
I don't know. Last episode they tried to recreate again like a switch in the world line in order to prove that Okabe could indeed regain, like keep his memories from the original timeline. And it worked. It worked twice. First time they tried it, Moeka, well not first time because the first time they tried it didn't work, but the second time Moeka sent herself a message. Supposedly it was about not changing cell phones, but suddenly she never came to the lab and the IBN disappeared, so I'm like maybe she sent herself like the address, where to find the IBN, because she was looking for that computer and they would not let her go with it, so I think that's what she did. But she never showed up to the lab and now she's not here anymore.
That's
so
scheming girl.
Yeah, and the last thing they changed, because now we've got a new member in the group whose name is
Rucaro.
Thank you,
If I
because
remember right.
that's the one I keep forgetting now. But still, he wanted to become a girl. He wanted to change his gender, and he learned that, you know, if you eat a lot of veggies apparently during the pregnancy, that gives you a girl. So they managed to send a message on the pager of
Rucaro's mother.
mom, and something changed. Like the word line changed because Okabe noticed it. But from the looks of it, he's still a dude, and we don't know what changed. So let's see what consequences this change had on the world.
Yep.
Let's go.
まあ、ルカ子の件も含め精度には問題があるが改良すれば本物のタイムマシンが完成。
Stop speaking loudly in public spaces.
I forgot about her. She's also in the opening, so she's the last one.
目を見てなぜなぜ羨ましそうか爆発しろ。タイムマシンって何のことかにゃ。そんな色仕掛けで機密事項を漏らすとでも。今日には聞かないにゃ。
Impervious.
誰が俺を裏切るとでも。
Oh my god. She's gonna get involved too. Another one. I was saying last episode that
Number 7.
I was saying last episode that every person from the opening was now in the gang. I forgot about her. She is in the opening, so she's gonna get involved too. We're this close to getting to the moment you guys described as when the shit starts to hit the fan, you know?
Yeah.
どうしてそういう風に撮るの？私は撮る。違う、そんなつもりじゃ。私は。
We've got hints about her past and it's not looking good. I think that she's got an abusive backstory.
Yeah.
なんだ。
泣いてない。別に泣いてなんてないから。
You didn't say anything.
泣いてただろう。まだ目が赤いぞ。
Oh.
違う。とにかく泣いてない。だから追求しないこと分かった。
別に追求するとは一言も言ってない。
Yeah.
うるさい。
She feels ashamed about her weaknesses when she's vulnerable. Oh.
I want one.
Maybe if you talked about it.
Doesn't seem like it, but who cares?
話すだけは。
これだけは言っておく。お前は大切な仲間だ。
Aw.
相談にはいつでも乗る。計画通りコロリと罠にはまった。
I think that helps him not being vulnerable too much. No, that would explain a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
If he was using the role-playing game to channel his emotions and deal with them.
ねえ、マユシーが見たことあるにゃ？タイムマシン。タイム？ああ、電話
He
レン
was
ジ
there
さん。
too?
電話レンジ。
Yeah.
Oh no.
First, second
I make
episode?
no. It's my. I'm sorry.
ちょっと怖い
I
な。
mixed two characters up.
でもマユシーはあんまりああいうことしてほしくないんだけどな。どうしてにゃん？なんかオカリンが遠くに行っちゃう感じ
シは自分ではコスプレしないと言ってたお。コスプレではない学校の制服だ。
今日登校日だったんだ、オカリンの分。
ああ、違う、円卓会議だと言ってるだろうが。
どうせ大した話じゃないんだから。
それは今日の議題を聞いてからにしてもらおう。ズバリ物理的タイムトラベルだ。
遅れるのは36バイトプラスアルファ6文字 ×3 通。それ以上は無理。試したければ自分使って実験してみれば。ゲルオカリンになってもよければ。ゲルオカリンか。
痛すぎ。
前にも言ったようにセルンはブラックホールとリフターの力でタイムトラベルを可能にしようとしている。この電話レンジもおそらく原理は同じなのに、リフターに相当するものはレンジの中にはない。
Yeah.
どこにある？
さあね、 D メールが送れる時間もまだ限られているし。
Well, maybe the lifter has something to do with the time you use it.
つまらん。
Like something passes over you.
99%はつま。
では続いて報告に移る。セレンサーバー内にあったデータの翻訳状況はどうなっている？クリスティーナ。
特に報告することはないわ。
そうか、引き続き調査を頼む。狙うよ。
狙って言うな。
確認がある。ハッキングの状況は変わりない。別サーバーにある謎のプログラムを解析しないと状況は変わらないと思われ。 IBN5100 での解析は？それができれば言うことなしなんだが。まだ解析をしていないということか？あ？どうやってやる？
Yeah, okay, I was right. She went back to take the computer. He didn't notice.
まさか。
Oh,
オカリンどうした
so
の？
now you know what she did.
クリスティーナ、もしかして俺は IBN5100 を見つけていないのか？
もしかしても何もどこにあるかも分かってないじゃない。
Yeah, that's what she changed.
なるほどね。仮にその話を信じるとしたら。
And it's gonna be harder and harder for them to believe him with these
お前
things.
と一緒にここまで運んできた。
おそらく D メールによる過去改変ね。
過去改変。しかし送った内容は些細なものばかりだぞ。
バタフライエフェクトよ。過去に一つのメールを送ることで
It leads to
一つ
so
の
many
変化は
different
玉突きのように次の変化を起こし。
では IBN5100
with Moeka.
逆に聞く。どこにあったの？はい、お父さんに聞いたら確かに報道されているというのですが、今はどこ
It
に？
was stolen, so she showed up and she took it.
どうだった？
He was supposed to give it to a guy, so
でも神社にパソコンを奉納するなんて不思議だね。誰がそんなことしたんだろう。
yeah, me too. And that's how she gets involved.
キュンにゃパソコン？
IBN5100 だ。柳林神社に奉納したという事実はあるか？
よく覚えてにゃいけど、パパが古いパソコンをたくさん持っていたのは確かに。それはさっき言ってたタイムマシンと。
Didn't they say it was a guy who showed up with the computer? Or just that someone showed up with the computer?
I think it's a guy or someone.
Yeah.
だいたいお前たちなぜついてくるのだ？女子と一緒に留守番していればいいだろう。フェイリスさんの自宅と聞いたら突せざるを得ないだろう、上皇。
マユシーだって遊び行きたいよ。
フェイリスのやつどうして自宅にコインなどと。
ひろりちゃんだ。
お前にまったく。
IBN5100。
She's a ninja. Hey.
サイニングフィンガー。
どうして FB はあるって言ってたのに。
さっき IBN5100 と。
知ってるの？どこにあるのか。
You didn't take it?
お前も知らないのか？
知らないの。オカリー。モエカさん。
Okay, so if she didn't send a text to
モエカさん、
take
君
the
とスタイル
IBN,
抜群だな。
The IBN wasn't in their lab after she sent the text, so
知っているのか？
知ってるよ。
なぜだ？なぜ知ってる？
yeah,
オカリンが
he didn't.
来たよ。
what?
So she remembers too.
モエカが D メールを送った。
she
changed the
remembered.
memory again with
ルカが D メールを送った後には再び萌えかを知ってる状態になっていた。
Oh, it's gonna get confusing
変化している。
for them and for us. Stop before it's too late.
yeah.
フェイリスの家はここら辺の大地主だったんだにゃ。じゃあ
What?
秋葉って秋葉に萌え文化を取り入れるようにお願いしたのはフェイリスなのにゃ。
お、そこまで。そして自らも天使としてメイクインで萌え文化の浸透に努めているなんて、なんて神。
でも今の話は内緒にしておいてほしいにゃ。みんなも今まで通りフェイリスラブで接してほしいにゃ。
接します。全
Oh
力
my
あり
god.
がとにゃんにゃ。
にゃんにゃんでもない。それより IBN5100 についてだ。
簡単なお願いがあるんだけど。
She wants to send something
取
back.
引しようというのか。
ただ一度だけ D メールを使わせてほしいだけにゃ。
お安いご用
It's
だ
not one little thing.
待て。D メールは部会者には絶対秘密の。
だったらペリスちゃんもラボメンにな
How many members are they gonna have?
待つのだ。これ以上 D メールを。
Yes, I agree.
私利私欲でロト6当てようとしてメール出しておいて、フェイリスタンはダメだと。
一回だけだよ。
いや、そういうことでもなく、ここでやめたところで IBN5100 が戻って
I still don't agree.
少しでも手がかりにつながるなら。分かった。ただし前にも言ったようにフェイリスにはラボメンになってもらう。
できたにゃ。
本当に送るのは10年前でいいんだな。
間違いないにゃ。
What do you want to send
What
back?
is
いい
it?
よ。
I
そ
mean,
れは
no, come on. You have to
そ
tell
ういう
him.
わけにはいかない。
乙女のプライベートは男子禁制
This could change so much,
人の
girl.
見るのは良くないと思います。
It's bigger than this.
A simple matter.
仕方ないが。では送信ボタンに手を置いて待て。
ハロ
俺だ。そちらの状況を伝え。
ー。ハロー。
控え、ザドン。私、岡部倫太郎と申しますが、電話レンジカッコ仮の設定を先ほど
Oh my god.
おメールの通りにお設定してお起動していただきたく思い
He's
ます。
so polite.
最初からそう言えばいいのよ。
By the way, I'm going back to that. I hate this.
しなくても。
フェイリス、放電が始まった。送信しろ。
If she doesn't even feel confident about this, she shouldn't do it.
Don't
What did you
say
send?
something. Don't play with time travel.
It's messing with his head.
IBN5100 をご存知ですか？探しているんです。
残念ですが、もうずいぶん前に手放してしまいまして。
もしかして柳林神社に奉納されたとか？
神社？いえ、そのよ
Okay,
う
so
な
it
ことは。
wasn't him. We still think that someone came back from the future to give it to the shrine.
IBN5100 は神社に奉納された後消えた。が、今度はそもそも奉納されていない。
It's okay, okay.
何かが少しずつ
Okay, stop. I didn't focus on
俺の知らない
what that meant, but it's true.
何かが変わっているのかもしれない。
E gave it to the shrine, but then since apparently she changed something with her dad, E never gave it to the shrine to begin with. Oh my god.
もしかしたら俺たちはもう取り返しのつかないことを。
オカリー、オカリー。マユシーはアイソードの同人誌会に中野に寄るので帰ります。
中野とは随分遠回りするのだな。
虎の穴こっちの方にもあればいいのにな。
何を言っているのだ。虎の穴ならそこに。
No, it never opened.
秋葉にあるわけないっしょ。
He doesn't recognize.
Oh my god.
Stuff changes so much. I love that song, by the way. Okay. Before I forget to talk about this,
We need to make a timeline. We need to.
no, I wanted to talk about what we first saw between Makise and Okarin. Obviously, we've got clues that she comes from an abusive environment, maybe. The way she is so against showing vulnerability. She always tries to justify her crying or her being, vulnerable. And how she reacted a few episodes ago about, a grown man being mad at her and like she expected to be hit or something, And now on the phone also trying to defend herself and basically reacting like a victim when it comes to her past. I feel like she comes from an abusive background. There's a reason why she hasn't seen her dad in so long, So I want to see more of that. But what actually caught my interest here was how Okarin was reacting to all of it. It's interesting that he opened himself up to his emotions. He was real for a second, and then right after that he went to his role-playing game, and that made me think that it's true that every time his emotions are involved, every time he's opened to a situation, like True. Emotionally, he tends to turn to his role-playing game. So that made me think that maybe the reason why he uses that game is because he needs an out. He needs a way to express his emotions or a way to escape from his emotions, because he sometimes you don't feel in control when your emotions are ruling you, but by playing a game, by playing the character, he allows himself to be in control of all of that. That's interesting.
It's just like during the round table meeting with all of the lab member, he was trying to speak and explain what the meeting was about, and no one was listening to him, and he right away went to his persona and his role play.
And I mean, he's the one at the center of it all. He remembers all the timelines. He is going to be messed up by the end of this because...
He's already starting to is.
Yeah.
He's starting to be, sorry.
He won't be able to remember what timeline is the right one. He cannot, since he remembers the original timeline, he doesn't have the familiarity, like... There is no saying one day you won't wake up in a completely different city. What is true to him is not true to anyone else. It actually is very similar to ReZero, but yeah. What is true to him is not true to the others, and same for what's true to the others is not true to him. So he's going to be lost. He's going to be looking for stuff or trying to remember things, or he's going to assume that some certain things are when they clearly are not. And the others, there's no saying that they will keep believing what he tells them, because they don't have any recollection of what he tells them to be true. Like the IBN never showing up in their lab.
The first time that he changed the past, the IBN wasn't there. They didn't know who Moeka was.
Yeah, and now they do.
And the second time that they changed the timeline, they don't know what they changed, but now Mayuri knows who Moeka is since she went to the lab.
Yeah.
They still don't have the IBN with them.
The butterfly effect is so dangerous, and the thing is, you change, like we said last episode, we mentioned butterfly effect, but when we change something, it doesn't just change what you tried to change. It changes everything after. It's a completely different timeline. Yes, of course, some things that were not affected by this will stay the same, but there is no saying what is going to change, especially since the more it goes on, the more people try to send stuff back, and they don't even tell him what they want to change, so...
You don't mess with time travel!
And I mean, who's to say that the person that receives the message won't do like something other than what's been told to them, like, oh, eat more veggies. Who's to say that the mom didn't do more than that? Maybe she wondered what the message was about. Maybe she went to look for it. Maybe she met someone that she had not met before. No idea.
Maybe.
And he's at the center of it all, having to deal with everything, because he cannot just, rewire his brain every time they change the timeline. He remembers everything from the original one, not the new one. So he's gonna lose it. And that's why it's sad to me that when he's, talking to the others, and because of his personality, because of how he introduces these things to them, they don't take him seriously. They laugh and they call him like hentai and stuff, like pervert. But the truth is, he is actually freaking out. He is actually seeing real changes. He is living all of this, and he needs support. Right now, he's not asking for it, like, he's not desperate for it, but we see him losing it more and more every episode, and he's not going to get the support he needs to face this. But at the same time, his personality is also going to lead to him keep, trying again to change stuff. So, I don't know, like, he tried to stop him. Like, he tried to say, I'm not sure it's a good idea to send a message back because it's dangerous. But he still caved. Like, he still caved in. He went for that option because he needed the IBN, Yeah. His need to destroy the evil company, his need to follow through with what he set himself on, the path he set himself on, is bigger than his desire to keep everything still and okay right now, at least. I wonder.
I'm just scared that he's gonna destroy himself first.
Well,
before he got a chance to destroy the evil corporation.
But that's the thing. Like right now, I feel like his need to follow through with the game is bigger than his ever growing nerves and his understanding that what they're doing is dangerous.
Yeah.
So. That is, escalating, but the need to do the game is bigger still. I wonder if in the future it's going to switch completely, but it's going to be too late. Like, more people are going to be involved. More people are going to try to use the machine.
You know what's worse is because since he's the only one to recall all of the changes, everybody else, it's fine. We just send a demon to the past. It's nothing. But they don't see the actual consequences of doing so.
No, they don't even remember trying it. And the times they do remember, it didn't work, so they don't see the consequences. He's the only one that does. And they kind of, they put it on his crazy role-playing game, basically. So when he's being dramatic, we know there's a reason why he's being dramatic, but they just see this as, oh, that's Okarin being Okarin.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it's on Patreon already. Check it out. The link is in the description.
So don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, or if not, with the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be next week.
Yes.
So see you then, guys.
Bye.